And we are here. I am here. Everything should be good. The only issue that I have that I could maybe request some help from chat is letting me know how the audio levels are compared to the game, because I can adjust all that, but I don't have a good point of reference for myself right now. But this is Ys Origin, or Ys Origin, as I recently learned it's pronounced. And basically, what this is the precursor, the prequel to the rest of the series. So leading up to it, I played offline Ys Chronicles 1 and 2. And then growing up, I'd already played a previous one, but it was remade as The Oath in Felghana. And I played that one as well. But after doing some research into the timeline, this is the first game in the series, and it is the one that they recommend I play next. So I'm going to do so. So I don't know much about this one other than that it takes place 700 years before the events of the first game, and that it takes place more or less all in a single tower. But outside of that, I'm very uncertain of most of the stuff in this game. So it'll be exciting to learn about it with y'all. I know that there are 3 playthroughs, and we will be doing all 3 of them in order. The first we're going to do is Unica, who is an axe wielding fighter, medium speed, and mid range. Next, we'll do an energy firing mage, slow speed, long range. So it'll be nice to see the same. I believe that it'll be the same map 3 times with some vague differences, but I'm not actually sure how detailed they go. But it will be exciting to see, what exactly happens. I'm going to play it on normal for now. I like the challenge of these games, but not enough to torture myself online right now. But, that may change in the future.
Beaucoup de monstres démoniques sont apparus et ont commencé à...
Okay, I'm going to actually restart because it also sounds like the language settings were messy. Language settings. One moment. Because what it sounded like I was hearing was, let's say maybe French. I'm not sure. Language is English though, so must just be an intentional thing, I suppose. Double checking everything. Yeah. Sorry for the delay, but I suppose it's worth getting set up now because then I don't have to worry about it later.
Nihon Falcom Corporation.
Okay, that should be audible now, right? Awesome. I hope my mic gets picked up well and everything too. I'm going to try not to talk too loud so I don't wear out my voice or anything. See how that goes. I assume this is waiting for me to press the start button, but I was curious. I just recognized that's the silver harmonica. So that is an item. That's an item that the game references in multiple, at least 3 different entries, maybe 4 entries that I know of now. So Ys is a game of recurring motifs, both musically and with its characters, but apparently I'm learning now with its items as well. And for what it's worth, because I just noticed before I had to go ahead and restart this, the intro cutscene that we're seeing here seems to be a retelling of the first 2 books, in case you hadn't played them, or first 2 chapters, which is pretty cool. So hopefully we'll be able to understand it, but either way, I'm not going to just not speak over this cutscene while it plays, and I'm just going to let it play out.
Jadis, il avait un grand pays légendaire. Qu'on appelait Ys. Sur l'intervention des déesses jumelles et des 6 saints, les grands pays prospéraient. Les déesses avaient un trésor précieux, la perle noire. Elle avait des sortes de pouvoirs mystérieux. Avec la magie, on pouvait faire des miracles. Avec l'éclairia, on pouvait amplifier ses pouvoirs magiques. Grâce à elle, on croyait que les pouvoirs de Ys dureraient une éternité. Mais soudain, un désastre frappa Ys. Beaucoup de monstres démoniques sont apparus et ont commencé à envahir Ys. Les forces diaboliques ont tout fait de ravager la terre, mais tous les habitants sont sauvés dans le temple de Salomon. On aurait dit la fin du monde. C'est alors la perle noire qui sauva Ys de la ruine, car elle souleva les temples dans les airs. Mais, aussitôt après ces soulagements fugitifs, les démons ont construit une autre tour, et une nuée de monstres sont partis en direction du sanctuaire. Ys menaçait de tomber. Pire encore, un événement imprévu arriva dans le temple de Salomon. Quelle histoire! Les déesses jumelles, les descendantes de Is, ont toutes disparu. Dans une situation désespérée, les 600 ont pris une résolution. Pour constituer une équipe de recherche, ils ont organisé une sélection parmi des chevaliers et des sorciers. Enfin, les 100, ils envahiront à la terre dévastée.
I've never been able to use magic. But I made a promise long ago. I promised I would become a knight. I told myself I would guard those two with my life, just as my dad did. Please, Dad, watch over me. I swear I'll become a holy knight and keep our ladies Rhea and Fina from harm. The audio didn't cut out, it just got quiet after that. But I do hope that that sounded as good to you guys as it did to me, because that was very, very anime. And what I know is that Nihon Falcom has their own in-house band that they use to record all of their music for all of their games, and this was no exception. And before I continue on with this, a quick background about this game is that this game came out in 2006 and this is the GOG release, which is the most up-to-date patched version, but I'm not using any mods of any kind or anything like that. It's just the base game, and it has just this badass music track just from them built in. I'm not sure if this particular entry also includes the alternate soundtracks, but the original games were released on a few other consoles, and as a result, they have, in most of the entries, included multiple soundtracks that you can swap between that sounds different types of retro or this modern in-house stuff. And we're going to be leaving it here because those jazzy guitars and everything are amazing. But it's very cool to see that they go all out with this in a time whenever we had the PSP and the PS2 as the height of our consoles, that they were able to produce something so damn good. So Girl with Braids. Oof. Where am I? Let's see. Ow, my butt. Okay, focus. I joined up with a search party heading down to the surface, and then what? Remember there was a sudden impact? Like we hit something? Or something hit us? Wait, is that? Rhoda Tree, the elder brother. It is. It's really you, Rhoda Tree. You survived. You finally awoke. You seem familiar to me. A friend of the goddesses, are you not? I am. My name's Yunica Toba. Yes, I remember now. You were the priest Toba's granddaughter. Well, yes, I am, but I don't really take after him all that much. I can't even use magic. You're the elder Rhoda Tree, right? How is your younger brother? Is he alright? Yes, he's fine. In fact, he's been my sole conversation partner this whole time. It was starting to get rather boring down here. Huh, I'll bet. You always were quite the chatterbox. I must admit, when the shrine ascended, I found myself worrying about you two. I'm really glad you're both okay. The goddesses gave us life, and they maintain our lives as well. These noxious fumes will not sever our bonds with them so easily. But you, Atoba. When was it? I beheld a man with one companion in tow, surrounded by a horde of demons. Am I correct in assuming then that he too was of the Toba lineage? Yeah, that was my dad. He stayed up behind on the surface and brought us some time to raise Solomon Shrine. My grandpa says he couldn't have survived down there. I felt his essence disappear into the miasma. Which is not to say I witnessed his death, but I can hardly doubt his fate. So I guess Grandpa was right. Well, then I guess the book is closed on him, so now it's his daughter's time to shine. Oh, do you seek something from this ruined land, then? Yes, we've come down to the surface in search of our ladies, Rhea and Fina. A few days ago, the two of them vanished from the shrine, and no one's seen or heard from them since. I did catch sight of the goddesses. It was perhaps 3 days ago. You saw them? So Father Shion was right. They really did come to the surface. I did not know that there was a character named Shion in here, but hey, I'll take it. Did you see where they went? You see that tower at the foot of Mount Precious? That horrifying tower built to bridge this ruined land with Solomon's Shrine up above. Though it is weak, I sense the essence of both goddesses in that place. What? They're in the tower. Why didn't you stop them? They sought the tower of their own volition. I saw no reason to intervene. I mean, they are goddesses. Don't really want to tell them what to do, right? But you know what that tower represents. Wait, they're not alone. I sense others in and around its perimeter. Your companions, I believe. Huh? Which companions? Who's over there? So, you will go to them? I will. I need to meet up with the others right away so we can bring our stray goddesses back home. You must speak such a dangerous outside world. Rhoda, speak to me. Say something. Guess the gases are starting to flare up. With no magic of my own to fall back on, I'm afraid I just can't hear your voice anymore, old friend. Lady Rhea, Lady Fina. I was expecting an end to that. Oh. This doesn't feel right. Shouldn't there be more demons guarding the entrance? Ah! Those who should have expected this, considering where we are. Maybe we had some of the others with us, to be on more even footing. We'll put up a barrier and try to hold it for as long as possible. That should buy some time to take out the demons on that side. Fewer demons means better odds, right? If I must take arms, then so be it. Venice Knight Unica Tova, at your service. Much obliged. Do what you can with these beasts, if you please. We'll take care of the demons in the room's periphery. Understood. Dino. Aeolia, come. Yes, Father. Right away. I don't think there's much chance of me remembering any voices for everybody, so I'm just going to voice them as best as I can and leave it at that, but we'll see how that goes. You rotten creatures have turned all our lives upside down and taken my dad away from me. Don't expect me to hold back. So we have an attack, a jump slash, a lunge attack, attacking the attack is stop. Up thrust, which is attack during the ascent of the jump. Down thrust. Okay. So this uses the Oten Kogana engine in the lab, which means that it's going to feel very similar to anybody who's played that game. I assume this is as loud for you guys as it is for me. So just a little bit here. And if y'all could maybe let me know what the sound balance sounds like if you happen to be able to, that would be great. Nicely done. Father Superior, and you two are, guess there wasn't much time for introductions, now was there? I'm Dino, an acolyte of the Solomon Shrine. An acolyte of Solomon Shrine. And I'm his colleague, Aeolia. I'm Unica Tova. It's nice to meet you both. Tova? Any relation to Commander Saul Tova? Oh yes, I'm his daughter. You live up to your heritage then. Your fighting style is gallant and graceful. Were I to wield a battle axe of that size, well, suffice it to say, I'd have a hard time keeping my balance, let alone hitting anything. Well, you see, I can't use magic, so my strength is really all I have. Ah, I see. This young lady was kind enough to volunteer her services in search of our runaway deities. So I suggest we put forth our best effort to find them, for our sakes, for their sakes, for ours, and for the commander's as well. Father Superior, thank you so much. But where are the other knights and the sorcerers? Aren't they with you? I'm afraid not. Just as the surface came in sight, our transport spell was disrupted by some outside force, intentionally as best as I can tell. Was that the impact I felt then? It was, and whatever hit us, it blocked out all ability to control the transport, resulting in a breakdown of the entire enchantment. We were scattered in all directions and hurled down to the surface quite unceremoniously, though it could have been much worse. Were it not for our individual barriers, the fall alone surely would have been fatal. Whatever force knocked us from the sky originated from this tower, so we've come to determine who's responsible and for what reason. That doesn't explain why you're here, though, Unica, and all alone, no less. Well, about that. Unica recounted her conversation with the Rhoda-Tree regarding the whereabouts of the goddesses. Could that really be true? Why would they come to such a dreadful place? I can't even begin to imagine. Father, we must find them at once. Indeed, there's no time to lose. Sadly, even with our powers pooled, our fighting skills are no match for the denizens of this wicked place. We need to reassemble the search party before we can begin in earnest. But, of course, you're absolutely right. May I entrust this task to you, Dino? Yes, Father, thank you. Using the Rhoda-Trees as a base, I'll search the area via transport spell and round up everyone I can find. As for you, young lady... Yes, Father Superior? There's no guarantee that a situation similar to the one you've just experienced won't recur. I'd like for you to remain here with us until the rest of our party arrives, keeping a watchful eye for any more uninvited guests. Hey, Porky, welcome in. Nice to see you. Okay. Is something wrong? Well, I was kind of hoping you might let me do a little recon, just in the immediate area, of course, not too far away or anything. I'd like to get in some combat training, so I don't let down my guard if the situation gets critical. I mean, I'm just an apprentice knight, and with no magic ability whatsoever, well, I'm just kind of worried I'll get in the way, you know? Admittedly, your reasoning is sound, but I would be remiss to blindly offer consent knowing the risks. Well, we need to learn more about this tower anyway, don't we? I mean, we barely know anything about it. Come on, please. I'm up to it. I know I am. Very well. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I shall personally explain the situation to Sir Galleon upon his arrival. Seriously? Oh, thank you. Thank you so very much. There is one condition, however. I must insist that you take this with you. Received crystal. What's this? Come on over here, please. Come over here, please. I'll show you. It's a statue of a monster. How twisted. Just watch. And now it's a save point. The crystal's power purified the demon statue. Wow, just like that, it's a goddess statue. But how? Best way to explain it would be to say that it's been returned to its original natural form. When Ys ascended, several goddess statues were left behind on the surface. Seems the demons must have found one, brought it here, and changed it. Though to what end, I cannot say. Oh. Lady Rhea, Lady Fina. I'm sorry I said you were twisted. I didn't recognize you like that. I think it's safe to assume the other goddess statues have been brought here as well, and have likely met with a similar fate. Thus, the crystal. If you were to scout the tower, you may well encounter the other statues and can purify them, just as I did this one. Alright, sounds easy enough. It's kind of like a portable blessing. Ah, but that's not all. It has another function as well. It can magically transport you to any purified goddess statue within the tower in the blink of an eye. So it's a save point and fast travel. And the object itself is enchanted with this ability, so no magic will be required on your part. Sounds like a lifesaver. Thank you again, Father Superior, for your blessing and for this crystal as well. Unica, I'd like you to take this with you too. Received a Lila shell. Shell? Another magical item. In this case, it serves as a communication device, allowing us to speak with one another across any distance. No matter where you may be, just talk into the shell. Unless I'm somehow indisposed, I'll hear you. If you should find yourself in need of any assistance, please don't hesitate to make use of it. Neat! Thanks a bunch. I'll take good care of it. Before I go, Father Superior, Sister Aeolia? Yes? Is there something else you needed? I know I just stubbornly forced my way into the search party. And now I've actually managed to convince you to let me go off on my own. So I just want to say, I won't let you down, I promise. Thanks for being so accommodating. I may not ever be as great a knight as my dad was, but I'll do everything in my power to find our goddesses. You can count on me. I hope you'll be able to count on us too. We're all in this together, you know. We'll be right here if you need us. Do not hesitate to return for any reason, and may the goddesses guide your path. Please don't forget, if the situation becomes dire, use the power of the crystal. Let it bring you back to safety. I will, and may the goddesses guide your path as well. Okay. I can breathe. I can save. I see. So, over time, we can unlock more blessings that will unlock different abilities. I'm curious if these are incremental, or if they're just situational, and once we unlock them, we can swap between them. I imagine we can just unlock everything eventually, but this is a part of the game I'm unfamiliar with. Here we go. I suppose one final chat with everyone. Since the demons built this tower, there's no way of knowing what awaits us here. If you ever feel you're in danger, do not hesitate to use the crystal and return to us. It could easily save your life. I'll be offering my assistance in locating everyone from here. If you get stuck at any point, please don't hesitate to get in touch. I'll do my best to help you, figure out where you need to go, or what you need to do. Ask about the Lila shell. The Lila shell functions as a long-range communication device. Its magic is very powerful. You can use it whenever you need to get in touch with me. Just remember, if you're ever having any trouble in your search, I'm only a shell call away. I'll be glad to help in any way I can. The crystals were created by Priest Dabi, combining his power over light with Priest Hadal's power over earth. You should be able to use the one Father Shion gave you to purify any cursed goddess statues you find in the tower. You may already know this, but the statues will heal your wounds when touched, and you can even confer divine blessings upon you. And once the statue's been purified, you can warp right back to it anytime you want, just by holding the crystal aloft. Should you ever find yourself in mortal danger, that thing could save your life. You can make an offering of spiritual power, SP, to the statues in exchange for many different kinds of divine blessings. When demons are defeated, they often leave SP fragments behind, so make sure you pick them up. Okay, so SP is a currency in here. And since I don't see gold, I'm going to have to assume it might be the only currency in here. The Wailing Blue. Let's fight some demons. Not a cursed chest, but like a chest that's blocked up there. Okay. So I know that this game is fairly straightforward, in that it is mostly a straight path to the top. There's mazes and things like that, but nothing that are apparently considered any sort of extreme difficulty. But if I do get stuck, I will be conferring with the walkthrough as much as I feel like I need to. I'm not going to bother trying to force myself into figuring something out that is just irritating or something. That guy was glowing red, and the whole time I thought he was glowing red because he was about to attack, but it looks like it's actually that he was glowing red because he's the one who controlled this chest. So that's interesting. Selcetin Panacea. What's that? Raises maximum HP. I'm going to use that right now. Tempted to grind some levels, and I definitely will be doing so, but I want to make sure that I get to a good point where it's not going to be too irritating in the meantime. I don't want to waste too much time, as it were. But I do feel like being power level before going into any bosses is a very good idea. Looks like one of the holy artifacts of Ys. But why would the demons have it? Large Cerulean Flabellum. Okay. A surge of power burst forth from the artifact. Unico was granted the use of the Whirlwind skill. So used a skill key. Certain enemies are weak to certain skills. Makes sense. Okay, so this is a glide attack while we're in the air as well. Whoa, I had no idea there was so much power in this thing. It's not really magic like the Sorcerer's Cast, but sure is close enough for me. I'll take whatever I can get. Cool. I like that we got this early, because in Heroes of Felghana you don't get this one for a little while. And those guys are weak to it. Cool. One of the really nice features that this series does exceptionally well is that it doesn't make you hunt for mana potions the whole time. Your mana constantly regenerates. A very different protagonist for this game compared to the one you saw me playing before with Ys Chronicles, you mean? Button. Okay, that looks kind of similar to the thing I have behind my head. Whoops, sorry. Try to be clever and cheeky and accidentally almost knocked my headphones off getting it caught on my pop filter. So those are going to make those waves. Okay, so this is just going to be, it looks like a relatively straightforward test of movement to get us used to how to use the... God, those are bouncy. Get us used to how to use the whirlwind, so I'm going to jump. Yeah, so in this game, In this game, Adol is not born yet. So Adol Christin is the protagonist of every other mainline game in the series, at least every other one that I've seen that's out so far. But with this one being the Ys origin, it's not Adol's origin, it's the actual origin of how the tower came to be, the fight between the initial balance of good and evil in the world. It's kind of cool. So in a way, including quite literally recurring characters, which isn't a spoiler, this is much more like The Hobbit to the rest of the game's Lord of the Rings. There's a lot of recurring characters that you'll see later, but this is definitely its own thing. Which, if you ask me, is a pretty cool way to do it, to tell an origin story. I know I don't have a key for this yet, but I want to see what it says. Locked up tight, won't open without a key. Straightforward. Love the almost astrological design of the thing above the door. It almost looks like Metroid in a way too, with like the fingers or whatever those are around the edge of the door. Very good design. And again, this game came out in 2006, so it's not like it's ancient, but for a 3D game like this, they certainly could have gone a different way with it, so I'm glad they did this. What's happening? That was out of my control. I'm here now. Where am I? There's a statue there, so I can get back to where I wanted, but looks like a different room entirely. I guess that weird magic circle thing must have teleported me here. It's a pretty That's a pretty sophisticated trap for a bunch of demons. I just activated. Okay. Crystal's power purified the demon statue. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and every single time I get to one of these, if you happen to be in chat, remind me to save and yell at me if I don't. There's a peculiar... That's a fun word. There is a peculiarly shaped depression in the altar. There's an odd-shaped depression in the altar. There we go. Cool, that guy teleports around a little bit. I can handle that. Yeah, it's got that weird tongue movements with using some of those like repetitive motions that we're not used to doing. Yeah, this game's pretty good so far. Combat is very fluid and fun. About what I was expecting, honestly, knowing that it was the Oath and Felghana engine, but like a later made version of it, which means that it's even more polished in a sense. Or at least it has the potential to be. That was good. So, I suppose I should go over the UI, because it is a little bit complex, but it's really not that bad. So the bottom left, starting at the upper left section with those blue and red bars and the orange one that just disappeared. As you fight, you collect multipliers, sort of like how you might in Kingdom Hearts or any of those other ones. Basically, the greater your combo, the more modifiers you get with each killing of enemy or a hit that you get or whatever. As you collect the different baubles and things like that that drop from the enemies, same thing. Around the character's portrait is a flashing blue and white bar. What that is a special meter, and that allows you to press, on my controller, it's the X button, the top one, and it allows you to activate this more high-powered attack mode, so you generate all your attacks just a bit quicker. below that is the symbol, the green diamond, which is a symbol of what skill you currently have selected. So right now it's the whirlwind. So that's why it looks like that. Almost looks like a chaos symbol from Warhammer, if you ask me. The next to that is equipment. So as we equip different things, we're going to have a weapon, the skills, like we said, boots, accessories, and armor. Because I don't have any boots or accessories, those are still empty. That's what those 4 boxes are above that. Next to that is this EX and MP meter. I assume that has to do with something with the experience rate, but it's changing in a way that I don't recognize yet, like what is affecting it. So I'm not 100% sure on that. What I do know, though, is that the blue meter is my health, as is the number 70 out of 80 there. Those are just 2 representations of the same value. The blue bar that's green and refilling below there now is my mana. So as you progress through the level, through your levels, you actually gain in both max mana and max magic. And whenever you're low on magic, you just sit and wait for a second and it automatically refills. And since this whole game seems to take place within this tower, it makes sense to me that that would be why we've only seen SP as the pickups instead of like gold or something. So that's everything, I believe, as far as the UI goes. And having said that, I don't have a map or anything, at least not yet. Looks like this... Oh no, I guess there's this other exit I haven't gone down here. That's right. There's this right here. Oh, I suppose the last thing I missed out on was the red meter that's between the equipment and my health. And that is my experience. So the closer that I get with that red bar being full, is the closer that I get to the next level, just like Pokemon. I do really like the effects of this game. They're not overdoing anything. They're not necessarily trying to be pixel art. They're not necessarily trying to be anything super stylized, but they're working within what they have, and it seems to be doing well. Firmly shut, there doesn't appear to be any sort of keyhole. Switch. Back. Definitely jump on that because the game gave it to us, which means there's definitely no downsides to jumping on the spooky magic circle. It's probably definitely fun. I have a feeling it's just going to lift me up here. Yeah, but it is fun. Just like, yeah, go on the spooky magic circle because the game set us up for this, and I assume it's fun. Acquired Emerald. So that, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, increases my whirlwind power. Cool. So now I believe I can charge it if it's doing the same thing as the whirlwind skill in these? Yeah. So now I flash. More powerful, stronger attack. Ooh, that lasts significantly longer now. Wow. So it is worth it for this game to charge up your attacks because get that going for significantly longer amount of time. Okay, cool. That was this gate. Is it pretty? It's a volcano, but it is pretty. Equipment? Or key. This is probably a key for the other door. Alright, Blue Moon Crest. Oh, okay, it's the crest we're in the thing by the door. Or by the teleport that moved us to. Mysterious voice. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Oh, it's a rue. What? Strange. If you're a demon, then why don't I feel threatened by you? I actually think you're kind of adorable. You're one of the rues, maybe? My grandpa told me about you little guys. They said the vapors outside transformed you into demons, but demon or no, you're just too cute. I'm not really trained for this. I don't have any idea of what you're saying at all. If someone from House Gemma were here, maybe we'd be able to communicate, but I wouldn't even know where to begin. I'm sorry, I just don't understand. House Tova has a proud legacy, but I'm afraid demon linguistics just aren't a big part of it. Hey, welcome back. Wait, are you hungry? Is that it? Take that as a yes. Come to think of it, I just might have some food to give to you. What will you do? We will give it a Rotafruit. Whoa. Is that a piece of Clario ore? Unika's axe has been strengthened. That's amazing. Never knew you guys were so talented. Thank you so much. Now our weapon is level 2. Neat. In the original games, you could get your equipment, like swords and axes and stuff, up to level 3 per tier. So there was 5 or 6 different weapons, and then you would have 3 levels per. So it's be interesting to see if that follows suit here as well. Try a level up. So much longer. Yeah, honestly, one of the things that I appreciate about these games in general is that they do actually really show a lot of politeness and a lot of kindness in this series throughout. Like it's not just some bland story about just trying to kill God or something like that. Although those aren't bland necessarily, they often have NPCs that fall flat in the writing department here and tell a different story. In this one, they really fixate on it in a good way. And it's also a really good way to tell a story that has recurring characters. So I know you haven't been here for the whole thing, but this particular game is a prequel to the rest of the series, and a lot of the characters in here appear in the later games. So if you're going to do that, it's kind of nice to show what, you know, that their character's worth being invested in by showing their politeness and such. Hey now. Appreciate that. So this direction feels like it's been a dead end. Not a dead end in the sense of I haven't gotten anything. Oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say that I didn't get the key, but no, I got that crest thing with the pillars. Yeah. And then when I get back there, I'm also going to buy a blessing. I think there was a couple for less than 1,000 I can grab. Save it. So for myself, I'm going to turn up the sound effects volume just a little. I don't want to overwhelm us, but I would like to be able to hear it a little bit more. So please let me know how the balance sounds if it becomes too much. Something blessings first, or you say. There's one for less than 100, which is to strengthen my current armor. Do it. Prayers have been answered. And now it's just done. Okay, cool. I may be a little bit quiet. Okay. Well. Whoops. You want me to immediately make it worse? Whoops. Yeah, it is the opposite of playing Splitgate for sure. Sounds good on your end. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Now I can place the Blue Moon Crest. Okay. That's gonna, I'm assuming, oh, okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna yeet ourselves down. I was expecting some sort of, like, elevator or something, but no, just hole. I didn't save. Cool. Huh? I think we lost him. Annoying little ruin. How the hell can he evade us for this long? Doesn't he ever get tired? There's no way he could have gone much farther. I say we keep looking. Sorry, but I've lost what little interest I had. There's no glory in catching a sorcerer who'd rather run for cover than stand and fight. He's clearly not a worthy opponent. Man, you need to lighten up. It's the thrill of the hunt, you know? Excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt, but you're not from the search party, are you? If not, then you might want to get out of here. This tower is a pretty dangerous place to be. Is this girl for real? This is too funny. Just look at her. Look at her clothes and that dumb expression on her face. She's a total hick. I'm a what now? Identify yourself, little girl. Are you a friend of that sorcerer's? What sorcerer? Unica. Unica Toba, apprentice to the Holy Knights of Ys. Unica Toba. Huh. So they've got a little shit like you working in service to the goddesses, do they? Guess they really must be hurting for help up there. Okay, I told you my name. How about you return the favor? If you've been on the surface this whole time, I guess that means you missed your chance to take refuge in the shrine. Man, I've heard of the people of Ys who are a bit on the simple side, but this is just sad. Yeah, it's no fun when they come right up to you and practically beg you to kill them. There's no sport in it, you know? Hey, maybe we should try out one of those demon familiars that Zava let us use. Suit yourself. I have no idea what's going on right now. What are you two talking about? Capture the goddesses and kill any interlopers. Those are our orders. The goddesses? You mean Lady Rhea and Lady Fina? Seriously? Who the hell are you and what are you doing here? It's enough chatter out of you, hick girl. Coming to this tower will be the last mistake you ever make. Glad I forgot to save. This is great. The demon? Have fun. And bullying. Oh, shit. Thankfully, I have a feeling that even if and when I likely lose this, it will not be too bad because I can probably just reload the fight. That's how they usually treat these games. Alright, so far, not the worst boss fight I've ever seen. As far as like difficulty goes. I mean, I did play Elden Ring, but you know, this is okay. Actually, I think my enjoyment of Souls bosses is why I like this game so much. Yeah, this one is actually a full 3D engine, whereas the last one that you saw me play, Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles, was more pixel art, like the PSP Final Fantasy games were. So it used 3D effects, but oh shit! Oh, nope. Yeah, I feel yeah, the Dark Souls thing. Bosses have very specific phases, very specific attacks. They mostly, as long as you're paying attention and not forcing yourself in like I am, good telegraphing of their attacks. And like right now, I see he's getting ready to do this, so I know in a moment he's going to attack me, so I'm going to back up. Nothing to do it anyway, but you know. That was a fake out. That's cool. What I don't have any of yet is any healing items. So this is a one and done or 3-star, which is okay. My fault. I'm commenting about this being a Souls game and then I'm getting greedy, just like a Souls game. Get away! Get it! Yay! I did get greedy at the end there, but I figured I actually thought that one run was lost no matter what I did, but it worked. Phew, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. But who in the world were those two, and why would they be hanging around with demons? Plus, why would they want to capture Lady Rhea and Lady Fina? Yeah, we're gonna go back down here because there's a save spot here. I hope. Oh no, I can't get back up there. Can I use the crystal from here to warp back, like the mask? Yes. Okay. I can do that instead. I think I said the mask. What I meant to say was like the wings in the previous game. So, yeah. You know what? I'm going to take this moment before I continue on down here to take a short bio break and just get up, stretch my legs for a minute, things like that. So I will be back shortly. And I suggest that you guys all do the same thing as well. So I'm gonna start phasing this out. Hey, control. There we go. Hi, Fork. I'm back. Hey, that bronze key seems like what I need for the that door that was locked. Let's go eyes. Okay, let's see that. Magical mask allows us wearer to see hidden passages and objects that hides living creatures. Sweet. Also, just right. I see. That's everything. Grace. I can still hit the enemies while they're. That reminds me a bit of the X-ray item that we got in Metroid, Super Metroid, or the Super Nintendo. Since the demons built this tower, there's no way of knowing what awaits us here. If you ever feel you're in danger, do not hesitate to use the quest to return to us. It could easily save your life. Oh, I forgot. There we go. These guys die easy now, but they don't offer much in the way of experience, so I don't really feel like I should try and get much more health with them. Or much more experience. Is there a way to display these stats on screen? No, but I need 112, so that would be through. In East 1 and 2, there you can hit the select button and it'll actually bring up the your character's stats on screen while you're playing, which is a cool touch. But I don't see what option to do that. You know, first off, hi. Nice to see you both. And I keep trying to get into Red Dead 2, and I don't know. Maybe I gotta give it a try on stream and try to commit more time to it, but every time I do, I'm just like, it's so gorgeous, but it's also just so slow that I have a hard time really wanting to, stick with it for too long. Does it get, more fast-paced after a certain point, or is the pacing of the game generally what it is in the first 2 or 3 hours? It is admittedly one of the prettiest games I've ever seen. Is the bronze key? Yes. Bats are also not worth much in the way of experience, it looks like. Alright, so this appears to be a dead end, except I see this, and I'm gonna bet if I put this on... what is this? Cool. Starts slow, but you get a lot of character growth with Arthur, so the character gets really good. So the story gets really good and it picks up. Okay, it's not that I didn't like the story of it. I thought the storytelling and the world building was great. It was just like the actual gameplay portions of it felt like it was very slow paced. Hey, I know you. You're Yunika Tova, right? What? Who's there? Where are you? Just calm down. Just take off the mask. Yunika removed the eyes and mask of eyes from her face. Like Wild West Cyberpunk. See, that sounds like fun. I want that. Oh, I recognize you from the search party. Same, and let me tell you, it's a relief to find such a friendly face in here. Same, and let me tell you, it's a relief to find a friendly face in here. I'm Rico Gemma, part of the Sorcerer contingent. It's nice to meet you. The Spectacled Youth. That's a good term. We need to bring back words like bespectacled. Oh, okay, you must be Priest Gemma's grandson then, right? How did you wind up in a place like this? Well, when I came to, I found myself slumped in a heap right outside this tower. Figured I'd take a peek inside, and when I did, I caught a glimpse of some people heading up the stairs. Naturally, I assumed they were part of the search party, so I followed them, but that turned out to be a bad idea. Ow. Oh no, are you hurt? Yeah, but there's no need to worry. I cast some healing magic on it, so I'm just waiting for the wound to close. Can't really walk on this leg until it does, though. Well, at least it's not incurable, I guess. And at least you'll have good cover until it does heal. So those people you saw, did they turn out to be a couple thugs? Like a really muscly man and a woman with all kinds of tattoos? How did you know? I had a run-in with them myself. Oh my, I'm glad you managed to get away then. When I caught up with them, they taunted me, and summoned some kind of big demon that chased me all over the tower. Sounds like we both had similar experiences. I can't imagine how a human being would be able to exercise that kind of control over demons, though. I don't know, but one thing's for sure. We've got to watch our backs in here. Not messing around. Crap, you're right. This could be really bad. Huh? What do you mean? Before they ran off, they were talking about trying to capture Lady Rhea and Lady Fina. What? I don't understand. Yunika explained the situation to Rico, beginning with the information given to her by the Rhoda tree. Every detail you just told me makes me more nervous than the last. If the goddesses truly are in this tower, then someone is clearly targeting them. We have to hurry and find them before... There's a lot I still don't get, but I have to admit, I have a bad feeling about pretty much all of this. So far, the demons on these lower floors haven't posed much of a challenge, so I think I just need to push on a bit farther. I wish I could join you, but I need to stay here and rest until my leg heals. I'd be no good in a fight as I am. There's something I think you should have, though. It might help you overcome some of the obstacles you'll face in here. You'll receive a new necklace. Just gonna let me talk to the ruse? What's this? It's a protective talisman handed down from generation to generation in House Gemma. It has the power to weaken the pull of wicked magic, so it might help you overcome any traps our enemies have set. Okay, so I can go back up to the room from before. And they won't stop me this time. Ah, that does sound helpful. Thanks. Take care, Yunika. Remember to watch your back. Yeah, oh, wait. Oh, I forgot to equip the necklace. Ugh, still no good? Maybe that blue necklace would help keep it from pulling me in. I'll have to make sure I'm wearing it next time. Bitch, just put it on. I'm sorry I called you bitch. I do appreciate that this isn't like an extremely long walk back or anything like that. It's punishing, but it just lets you get some more experience in, which is fine. And it's a gentle way of saying, hey, in this game you have to make sure you're equipping all your shit, otherwise you might be fucked over without actually just fucking you over. So it is more polite than like Dark Souls is. Souls would just be like, ah, you're dead. Oh. And while this game does have some like RPG elements to it, with the leveling system and everything, you don't get any stat points to distribute. Everything that happens is predetermined based on the level you are and the level that your equipment is. So it's very direct and linear in that way. But for a game like this, where it's more of a linear storytelling anyway, I kind of prefer it that way. Let me gain the experience of playing this with the different characters and with the different playstyles instead. I'll right back, some experience, some money out of it. I suppose I could use the pistol. I wanted to get the experience, definitely. Which, admittedly, I do actually experience. But I also just prefer it to the exit. Sorry if I'm being quiet, I honestly just don't have much by way of commentary right now, so just let me get in reply. But it's not a bad thing, but do you have that awkwardness about filling silent spaces? Where's the well, it's a good question, because right now I'm actually a little bit lost, but I feel like it's my own fault for just not being able to map it out appropriately yet. Um, but it feels good as far as the way the rooms go together. I'm not confused about like in the rooms themselves yet. I'm just still mapping out the first couple of floors mentally. But as far as the flow of the enemies and the layout of the rooms and things like that, so far it's pretty good. I'm gonna reserve more judgment until later, but I think the dungeon design in the second game, Ys Chronicles 2, is probably my favorite level design in the series so far. But given that that one's 2D, I'm going to let it stand for itself. And just say that if you play Ys 1 and 2, play them as a set, and the second one is the best in the series as far as that goes. Do I need to go... While we're here, accept Divine Blessing. Stationary heal rate is not bad. Reduce bad status duration. I mean, I will be, provided this game gives me an opportunity to grind money and point and experience in a way that feels comfortable to do on stream, I will be 100%ing this game in terms of equipment, maxing all of the levels out of each one. Yes, hold on one moment and I will do that. Okay, yeah, I hope that's better. Hopefully I'm not now peaking too high or anything, but I think that's what we... But yeah, so my plan is everything that can be leveled up has a max level, including the character. I don't know what it is, but I know that in all of the games so far, they've had a max level. So I'll be maxing that out. All of the weapons, all of the armor, boots, accessories, although accessories don't get levels, and then my skills, which you level those up historically by finding 3 gems each. So as long as I'm collecting all of the boxes and all of the chests along the way, I don't think it's going to be unachievable at all to do that. And if possible, I'm going to also complete the inventory as well. So, see how that goes. But yeah, hopefully that was a little bit more of a good opportunity to do a sound test now to see if the mic volume's better now. I ended up having to turn the gain up directly on the mic. So the actual gain now is low. But I hope that that doesn't inevitably cause other things to be picked up we don't want to hear. Perfect. Okay, thank you for the update. And for helping to balance everything out. This is awesome. And I also checked in OBS, and I am recording these as separate audio tracks as well, so I can clean up even more in post later. There's an enemy back there. He was hidden behind the pillar. one of the things that I actually like about this game is it's a 3D game, to be sure, but it feels like it's more apt to call it a 2.5D because I don't have direct control over the camera at any point. There is no camera button, which might not come as a surprise, but whenever you consider that this is a 2-dimensional or 2.5D platformer, that means that if you're not controlling the camera, you don't have to worry about lining up some awkward angle to try to get off a jump. It's replicable every single time with the jump. So I consider that a rather nice touch. One of the things that I've had issues with platformers from this time was that early 3D. It was great, but it would also be awkward to jump at times. See, now I have a blue necklace on, so it's not. Let me in anyway. Very nice. I also appreciate that this game has lots of nods to other cultures in its design and aesthetic, but it doesn't do it in a way that ever feels appropriated or stolen or anything that's rude. Just little nods here and there, like the feathers in her hair, they look not overdone like some sort of eccentric headdress or something like that we would see in other stereotyping cultures. Or not stereotyping cultures, stereotypes of cultures. Instead, it's just a nice, simple thing that a child may have put together. And we see that even on the motif on the floor here, where it looks like it's from a pyramid of some kind, but it doesn't look like it's ripping off any specific culture in a rude way. I wonder who set up the trap, though. Is it those two punks? I mean, they seem strong, but that was pretty sophisticated magic. There's no way either of them could be that good. Not that I'm one to judge, I guess. Unicorn? Ah, Roy! Was it her Roy? Well, it's good to see you're still in one piece. Ramona! Boy, am I glad to see you two. I was starting to get worried. I don't think you're the one who should be worrying here. Honestly, do you have no shame at all? Well, this is a fine how do you do. Don't you dare interrupt me when I'm talking to you. Dude, chill. You're just an apprentice. You weren't even supposed to be in the search party to begin with. You practically forced your way in. So what in the world made you think it was okay to go wandering around the demon stronghold alone? I mean, I got this far. I was trying to get some combat experience. I mean, I'm here, so I'd like to kind of be useful if push comes to shove. Besides, Father Superior gave me permission, so I don't know why you're on my case. I followed protocol. Combat experience my ass. You did this because Lady Rhea and Lady Fina are in here somewhere, and you know it. Whenever those two are involved, you completely lose sight of reality. You don't think, you just act. I bet it never even crossed your mind that this little stunt of yours might have Commander Galleon and Ramona worried sick. Dude, their emotions are not my problem. An apprentice should behave like an apprentice, damn it. Not like some blowhard pioneer. But you're just a novice yourself. You're only 1 year older than me. When are you going to stop treating me like a little kid? You stop acting like one. What was it you wrote in your enrollment form? Because when asked why you wanted to be a knight? Because I love ladies Rhea and Fina? Shut up, shut up, shut up. I agree with her. Smart. Alright, that's enough out of the two of you. I know you practically grew up together, but this is neither the time nor the place for your little schoolyard court. That's more or less what I was thinking too. That's a nice. Oh, well, now that's a fine. How do you do? We didn't grow up together. Well, whatever the case may be, you need to consider your surroundings. We're here for a common goal, and we need to work together. So we'll do a better job of finding the goddesses if we can all cooperate and coordinate. Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry. Now, right as we were walking in, you were mumbling something about 2 punks setting a trap. Do you mind filling us in on the details? Sure. Unica explained everything that had happened since her arrival in the tower. Why would anyone else be looking for the goddesses? We could have a real situation on our hands here. We should discuss this with Father Shion at once. I'm also a bit concerned about Rico Gemma. I understand he's in a safe room, but he's still injured and alone. Yeah, that's a good point. I think you and I should attend to him, right? As for you, Unica, I believe you've had enough training for one day. I want you to return to home base immediately. But once Rico is safe and secure, we'll be right behind you. Then we can all get our facts straight and formulate a plan of attack. Understood? Yes, ma'am. Don't get sidetracked on your way back to base now. I mean it. Alright, I get it. Waiting around at the base of the tower sounds really tedious. Maybe I'll just explore a teensy bit further before heading back. Let's do that. Yeah, whenever I was first logging, like getting the game set up and we were being introduced to everybody, I was like, I didn't know that there was a Shion in here. But I'm glad that there is. Because, yeah, I noticed that as well. For those not in the know, one of the series that will be played at some point, but is a very good, strong topic of discussion for us in this house, is the Xeno series of games. Xenosaga, Xenogears, Xenosaga, which has 3 chapters, and then the Xenoblade Chronicles games. And I'm not going to go into more detail than that, because it's a whole different conversation. But, yeah, the name Shion appears in that. It's pretty cool. It's not a common name that I've heard in many places, so now I'm curious if there's some significance to their choice here. The way that they extend the whirlwind attack in this is actually good. Huh. Oh, I guess I didn't know here. Leather boots. Yeah, I've been walking around barefoot this whole time. Here. Okay. Don't worry. Let's go. Yeah, I also noticed that, okay, don't there. I also noticed that the battle themes are very orchestral, and they have certain specific motifs that I'm hearing that I'm curious if I'm supposed to be hearing or if I'm just wanting to hear something. So whenever we get more in depth with that series, I'm curious where we'll find those similarities. There we go. Just jump. I mean, I'm hearing different parts of the music here in the battle themes and things like that that remind me of the music that I've heard from the Xeno series. I know that in this series there are specific leitmotifs that they bring up across the whole different series of games, from the very first game all the way through. And I'm not necessarily suggesting that there are specific leitmotifs that appear in both games, because I don't think it's the same composer. But I feel like I'm hearing some similar types of musical attributes. That may be in both games at the same time, and that may be why I sound familiar. Okay, this is a door that is firmly shut and no keyhole. Alright. Another door being eaten by a bronze Metroid. So this game does have a stun mechanic, which is if you do a downward thrust into an enemy, there's a chance to stun them. That's something I need to be doing a lot more often. You'll stun them for a moment, and that will let you hit them. But also it means that you can get more crits off. I do like how with this one we can see the camera's actually rotating around the central base point. In the previous games, whenever you would be going around towers like this, it would just be like a flat wall beneath you, and the effect was good enough, but they were able to do something here, and it's nice. Actually, while I'm here, I should stop and do that too. This game has a nice feature of the series of games has a nice feature of while you're in non-combat areas, which you learn where they are. This is one of them whenever you're on these outside spaces. If you just stop moving for a minute, you will naturally heal, so you don't have to worry about trying to work back or anything. This one has a bit of a parallaxing effect, but in this one it's actually more of just cameras on a central point, and it's the curve that we're seeing is just gentle around it. Okay, why are these guys glowing? What is this mean? Ooh, terrible. Oh. As always, these bats are not my favorite enemies in the game. Not because they're particularly difficult, they're just kind of difficult to hit. They're just awkward to be consistent with. You get into a pattern with them eventually, and once you're leveled up enough, you one-shot them, but right now... Oh, that's what these guys are linking for. Okay. That's another safety, too. Good. Crystal's power purified the statue, filling you with determination. He didn't say that, I did, but... Strengthen current boots or leggings. Yes, please. Tightly sealed, it seems to require a very particular sort of key. River's over that way. I can't actually. I did get a teleporter to the need to pay attention to whether or not heals me. I'm gonna go back over the experience anyway. This just has that switch. Things. Oh, there's a... Did I go in this door before? We'll find out in a minute. Maybe I missed this. Which is good, because that means it's the way I'm supposed to go. Yeah, I didn't do this. Okay. I'm gonna get locked in here now. Beast Medallion. Is that the key that we need? What the heck is this? It gives me the creeps, but it looks like it's part of a larger relief, so maybe it's some kind of key? See, I could just warp out using the crystal, but instead I'll do outside the Beast's chamber, so I'm assuming that this is probably a boss fight. Yeah, possible. Seems like kind of lucky break. No demons, no crazy interlopers, just a whole lot of empty space. Good place to set up camp, I'd say. All this fighting's really been wearing me out. I could use a breather. Oh, no. Now you ruined it. Now I can't take a breather. Holy crap, is that one of those huge demons that attack these? What do I do? I'll never be able to beat this thing. No, scratch that. I will beat it. I have to. Are you real, Lady Fina? Please grant me your blessings. And Dad, please give me the strength to do this. Belagano, a gangly beast. All right. Okay, all right. It has health, but its health bar isn't moving. So am I supposed to... Oh, I see. Climb up its arms. That's fun. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Okay. Bring out some minions. I will say that the ability for this for me to dodge bullets feels much better this time than in the previous in Oath Pagano. Sometimes those was like the only real complaint I had about the game was that the boss fight felt a little bit like the bullet hell was a little bit too awkward at times because it was hard to actually hit. Hit him down here enough. What is going on? Okay. Sometimes it controls. Yeah. Okay. Weird. Okay. Let's try this a second time, but it's only run one so far. It actually lasted a lot longer than I was expecting to, all things considered. And I think I understand more about the mechanics. I think I have to hit the bottom half of this Abomination Kappa. And then eventually it'll hit a certain threshold and open up its brain or something? I don't know. I do seem to be getting like some weird physics happening, like slipperiness, and I'm not sure if that's the game, if that's just me not understanding something, if it's a glitch, but I'm able to work around with it. So far, it's the only part of the confusion that I have, though. Which is good. Almost done. I tried to dodge out of the way, but I didn't get one time. That's okay. If I can get up there one more time, I think I get it. Got him. Yay! So far I've died one time to each boss. 2 bosses, 1 death each. I'll take that. I mean, I'm on normal difficulty, but I'm happy for the fact that I can handle it that well. Time to catch up on chat. Went looking just in case we didn't find any connection. Okay. You were expecting one. Not that you were expecting one, but you're curious. Yeah, exactly. They both have lots of faith-based symbolism and characters, for sure. How the hell did I survive that? That was intense. It's a good question. All right, so I'm 2 bosses in. I think I'm going to get to the next save point, and then I'm going to take another break, stretch my shoulder, take some medicine for it, and then I might maybe switch up to some Mega Man. I'm not sure. My shoulder's hurting, but I know that I want to keep streaming for as long as I reasonably can today. So I will be back in just a couple of moments, but yeah, we'll keep doing something here shortly. So, hold on. We're gonna play the Mega Man Legacy Collection. This isn't something that I've played a lot of before, so I'm not very experienced with it. But it is something that I've been wanting to play for a long time. So this is an opportunity. Go ahead and give it a try for the first time. This is the Mega Man Legacy Collection. This is a collection of the first 6 Mega Man games. The only thing that I can really add about this before I get into it is that I listen to a lot of video game music and video game covers. And so as a result, I will often come along to music and sing songs sometimes that, you know, it'll be fun. We're going to have fun, that's all. So let's see. Buttons are fine. Version, Mega Man, CPU, speed, turbo? That's what it defaulted to. I like a little filter, so we'll see how it looks, but I'll experiment with a little bit of this before we actually play. It goes free. Change these. Oh, there's a rewind button. That's interesting. Okay. I don't know where to start from here, so we're just going to start with Cutman. Cutman, clear points, 50,000. Oh, no, we don't want that one. That's good, but why does my character seem like it's on ice? Okay. That's good. I'm not trying to fuck around too much here. I'm just trying to figure out why it seems like it's a little laggy. Here. This is what we get. Actually tempted to switch over to my 4x3 screen, but I'm not going to do that right now. Okay. You know what? I've been messing with everything anyway. Yeah, go ahead and do that. I think that's a good call. So. I just realized that y'all weren't able to hear me for that, were y'all? That's fine. This Jeff saw the Mega Man and knew exactly what to... I mean, that makes sense. Oh, I almost died. Interesting that this is the version of the game that I own on Steam, because I know that there were, I don't want to say superior versions of this game because I don't know them well enough to call one better, but I know that there were some with more advanced graphics. I believe maybe a Sega Genesis version of it that had something, like a re-release or something that had an enhanced palette. And I don't know if there's any gameplay differences between them or not, but this is perfectly viable for me. It's NES. It's okay. And I'm just, it's interesting that this is the version that is packaged with the Steam release. Okay. Number 4, well, this is my first time playing any of them, at least all the way through. But I plan on actively playing through at least these first 6, because that's the ones that I own on Steam. So I'll see what I think of it whenever I get there. I should take some notes after I beat each boss to see what I think of them, but I don't know if I want to be that. This started me off right here on this screen. Okay. I was expecting this to be a start all the way over. I didn't realize there were any checkpoints. In Doom words, I've got a health kit that I really need. That's not a good spot to find any health. Spikes. Ah, fuck it. Yes, I am. Can I get back up there? Nope, never mind. Yeah, I only had like 1 health that whole fight, so... Continue this, oh, well, okay. I guess I'm going back. Whoops. I can rewind. Good. I will not be abusing the, oh, I just went back to here anyway. I will not be abusing the rewind feature that this game offers. I want to win without that. If anybody else is playing this game and they feel that it's helpful for them to increase their enjoyment of playing it, more power to them. But it's something I'm trying to avoid for personal challenge. But I will, however, use it in the event of me missing like a menu button that I meant to press or something. But I'm not going to use it to give me like farming the boss just to get through every attempt at that. Can I take it? That sucks, because they can hurt me. Hey, no. I think the previous times just never happened. Oh, there is another one up there. Okay, cool. So I can farm health right here. That's good to know. Oh, wait, maybe I can. Okay, yeah. Low power dive. Can't go back up there. Okay. Disappointing. Ah, there we go. I would do that. Science. Nope, can't get over there. At least not from there. The jumps in this game are interesting. You will, but I don't think until Mega Man 2. Let's see. I think there might be some recognizable tunes after this level. But I also keep thinking about the Megas. That's who I was referring to earlier. Yeah, this is the first one, and I'm just starting from 1 and going all the way through. Him. Accidentally went through the door. Oh well. Well, there was help, but I died. I should recover right. Yeah, in this room. This is where it's tempting to start to use save states or something along those lines because I'm right outside the boss room at full health, but I don't have any extra lives. But I will not be doing that. This guy just basically got to juggle him and avoid his cutter throws. Or you can jump right into him. That's good. Yeah. Keep expecting him to jump, but he doesn't do that. Well, he's time for us to be This is the part of the VOD where, in my head, I'm playing it like Initial D music with the whole anime effect going on screen, but in reality it's just another normal run-up. I'm not actually doing any better than before. No, wow. I'm not doing bad yet. Here. I'm testing what the bumper buttons do, and I left them open for line. Right bumper seems to be paused, maybe. Both power button? Maybe I did. Oh, interesting. That's good to know that it gives me that. That'll use. If it gives me a rapid fire button, I'll press the rapid fire button. The rapid fire doesn't actually do damage to these guys. I wonder if it's a different type of attack or if it's the way the button's is being interpreted, but either way, can't do it, so button mashing it is. Wow. Okay. You're cute. Well, that's it. At least I'm getting consistent with the rooms. Ish. Okay, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to. Pause. Okay. Yeah, I'm if it sounds like I'm upset or anything. No, I'm just being quiet. Taking an L then. Oh, that was an extra life that dropped down there that I didn't catch. And then make it back in one piece. He actually dropped a big off. I almost tried to hit pause to do like a save state of some kind. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, here, I'm at the first checkpoint area and I'm at full health. Life, yeah. Oh, that's okay. Lock this. It's not. Oh, it's like. That's okay. Well, at least I'm here on my first life, so I can restart this one. But this is probably not going to be the long Not on purpose, but looked like it was. There we go. Easy. First try. Oh, that's what the clear points means. It means that that's how many points he gives me for beating him. I was wondering if that maybe meant that that was something that I would have to get to in order to beat the level, like as a minimum requirement. Okay, that's at this point? You electric man. This feels very Metroid. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. Oh. Okay, that one's a trap. Got it. But that does come back. Okay. Theoretically, this is a fun location. I'm just going down. Yeah, I was gonna say this seems too easy. What's the secret here? It's a prop. Ow! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Oh. Or talk like a Letterkenny song that winds up. No. Okay, that's the secret to that. This room taught me that you can actually shoot off the side of this. I didn't know that. Good news, game. I was hoping I would fall, so it's on you, actually. Yeah, it was actually a good thing that I wanted to help. also good for me to play games like this. And this is part of the intent, but it's not something I've said out loud. It's good because I'm trying to do the whole game design thing. And looking at, for example, Mega Man's ladder is literally just 2 frames. And that's it. There's nothing else. And it's good. That's all it needs. It's good for me to recognize those kinds of things as well. Oh, I keep. Oh, okay. This might be a little bit of a roadblock for me for a few moments, but I'll get there. At least these guys consistently are dropping health enough that I'm able to. There we go. Oh. Let's see. Let me go back to the stage so that we're gonna get an ice man. Oh, that's sort of with the tough one. Good. This jump puzzle is fun. I'm glad they included this one. Really keeps the pacing of the game really, really moving and smoothing. You know, it's all about the action and combat here. Hey, good. Oh, good. Another one. Know if I'm just not jumping right or if I'm doing something wrong. That's kind of figuring. I think I'm just maybe missing the corner and not get the shot. I don't really see anywhere else I can play. Expecting Mega Man to be hard, I was expecting enemy placement, not invisible blocks. Oh, I know, and I'm frustrated not because this game is throwing something hard at me, but because there's no clear answer as to whether or not I just need to keep literally throwing myself at the wall, pun intended, or if there's some other solution in this game that I'm not seeing. Like, it doesn't feel like, after this many attempts, it should just be, oh, you just missed the jump. But it probably also is, because that would be the most important thing ever. That being said, I'm playing Iceman in Mega Man 1. Do you happen to have the spoons to check on Google if I'm on the right track here? Do you think you could check for me? Otherwise, I might just check it myself in a minute. Because it's also possible that I'm literally hitting a roadblock because it's expecting me to have an item from another enemy. One of their powers or something that gives me a double jump or something. I don't know. I got the cutter from the cutter dudes. Okay, thank you. Not Iceman, but that's the name of the level. I'm looking for what am I supposed to do at this point of the level. This one jump I've been looking for 5 minutes now. this. That's gross. Thank you. Yeah, that helps. This solution is, yeah. That one over there. Oh, okay. Hate that. Yeah. Oh, good, I'm back here. I'm glad for that. Hoping to be back in the puzzle. I was just thinking to myself, man, I beat that puzzle a minute ago. I wonder if I can just go back. I wonder if anybody would notice. Let's try to not fall off the ledge this time. Ice physics are fun. Oh, good. Moonwalk through the last time. This is something I can probably handle. Alright, well, at least now I know mostly the pattern. Although this will probably be my last one tonight. It's getting close to 4 hours and I'm 5 now. So, real talk, the actual, really, honestly, most frustrating part of this level is that there is ice physics to your momentum. And so, I have less than one platform worth of physics to build up enough momentum to jump across to the other platforms. That's the part that's frustrating. It's manageable, but it is something that I hope they learn from not to do in later games, and I feel like they've probably done. No, I was just commentating on the state of the game. It's okay. I'm not trying to complain, just talking about them is all. They're frustrating, but I'm trying to explain them more than anything. Understanding them helps me to process them. reminds me, I'd like to get a hydration bot or some kind of similar thing. And in case you're seeing the visual glitches on screen happening every so often, flickering and stuff, that's unfortunately part of the game. It's just how the NES works with its memory and stuff. This is, I believe, the NES game just being emulated. But it's like an official version. That's gonna be it for me. I hope everybody had a good time. We got through quite a bit of the first section of Ys Origin, and we got through a level and a half, almost 2 levels of Mega Man. We will be back with this hopefully tomorrow, but whenever the next time this stream is, at least, we will be doing so. Yeah, that's going to be it for me for tonight. So I appreciate y'all hanging out, and I hope you guys have a good night. See you next time.